Hey everybody, welcome to our Fate Granddaughter campaign playthrough, episode 79. It's been a while. Basically, we've just done a whole lot of racing lately and haven't done any Fate Granddaughter at all. You may be wondering why I'm broadcasting on a Wednesday afternoon when I should, by all accounts, be working. Well, that's because I'm homesick today, so thankfully being sick's not transportable over the internet, despite how prevalent viruses may be on computers, so, but I can assure you that you're perfectly safe. So we might as well just get started, yeah? I'm keen to do this. It's been a while. You can see that I'm up to level 53 now, so we've certainly made progress. I think last time we did this, I was only at like level 41. Obviously, we've had the Sanzang coming to the west event. So we've been, been doing quite a lot of farming and stuff on that. I've got a lot more servants. I've leveled up a number of servants. I've been having a bit of fun with that. But I've done no campaign in all of that time. So I figured that it was about time we played through some campaign because it's been a while. And I thought, well, I've streamed the rest of the campaign, or I've recorded the rest of the campaign. Why would I not? Why would I not? Stream this. So let me just better position my chat window here in case people actually want to talk to me. And let's get started. So we're still in Septum, playing through the Nero Claudius campaign. Massilia is next. The trip back home. I would imagine that because I've powered up a whole bunch of my servants now, these are going to be probably a lot easier than what they were before, but that's okay. It's all about the story more than anything else. So we're up against assassins, which means that really you want casters. But we're gonna take in Nero Claudius because she's Nero Claudius. And we'll take in our anti-assassin team. You've seen I've had all of these servants before, but to give you an idea of some of the other ones I've got, you've seen Robin Hood. I've had Robin Hood around for a while. You'll see I now have Heracles or Hercules, depending what part of the world you're from. And I've been leveling him up, so he's already level 47. I got him with the Skadach event that's coming up, the 3 million downloads. They gave you a free 4-star servant, and I chose Heracles. So, yep, you'll see that I've got him now, and the CE there for the Fox's Dream. Fox's... something like that. It's called the Fox's Dream or something like that. Fox's Night's Dream, that's it. And that's just a recommended CE for use with Heracles. If you don't have any better ones. The other ones are all been around for a while. You'll see I've got Ishiwakamaru, I should say. That's new today. I only just got that today. I haven't used her in battle yet at all. So I've leveled her up with any of the XP boost I had for riders, which I was saving for the event that's coming up tomorrow. But I decided to burn them all her because she's got bonuses in the event that starts tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes. She gives like an 80% battle bonus. Nothing new there. Nothing new there. Hassan of the right cursed of the cursed arm. So the assassin from Heaven's Feel, of course. So I've already leveled him up as well. You can see level 38, so I've already ascended him a couple of times as well. Chuchulain, I've also leveled him up. And Caesar, I've got Caesar there as well. My anti-archer party, Chuchulain prototype. You'll see he's only level 1, so if I ever actually want to use that team, I'll sub him out. Same deal with caster versions of Chuchulain. Just been doing some reading on, good synergies and all that kind of things with servants. Nothing new there, and then these last two are actually blank now. Anyway, we're up against assassins, or assassins. So I'll take in our anti-assassin team. Section 8, the trip back home. Let's turn my volume up a little bit here, so I can hear it better. That's not right. She should be saying not Did you hear what the farmer said just now? Yeah, it's pretty rude. The traveler we passed yesterday said the same thing. That an ancient god has appeared. Could it be true? Wonder, it's an interesting phrase. If he said ancient god, it could be from the age of the gods. To be precise, it's the 4th time we've heard it. None of them seem to be lying. Either that or it's just this, they're all telling. They're all like, oh, we should totally play a joke. If you ever see Nero Claudius, the Emperor of Rome wander through here. I got this good joke to tell her. An ancient god appeared on an island in the Mediterranean. For a rumor, it's very specific. Well, Gaul faces the Mediterranean. It's not unusual to hear such rumours. But after hearing it over and over, I'm intrigued. It's a shame this isn't actually voice acted. That'd be really cool, because it means I wouldn't have to sit here and say it. Like, even, obviously it'd be in Japanese. It's a shame it's not voice acted, though. Like, they got the seiyus in to do a whole bunch of other voices, but they should have... I mean, yeah. I guess it's tough to do for a free-to-play game. I'm extremely intrigued. What do I think? May have to do with the Holy Grail. I think we might have misheard. 4 times? I'm not stupid enough that... Okay, I'm not going to say that. Well, I don't know about that. Caesar said their court mage has possession of it. We can't tell if it's Lev Liner or not, but is it possible that he moved to the Mediterranean? I've heard it's a nice place to be this time of year. And is claiming to be a god. He doesn't really look like a god, does he? Actually, he's got a bit of a Loki feel to him. Maybe he's claiming he's Asgardian. An island where a god lives, huh? That sounds so romantic. Not really, no. An ancient god in the 1st century, the supposedly gone divine spirits returned to the land. Question, Doctor. Is materialization of divine spirits really possible? It's difficult, so much so that it's nigh impossible. At least it's not possible with Chaldea's system. Divine spirit, not heroic spirit. It's different than heroic spirit. It is said to be a higher being than elementals. Divine beings are mentioned in many legends of this world, sometimes as natural phenomenon or symbols of authority. They are what you may call God or gods. Just think of divine spirits as a term to define them. They were already gone from the face of the earth. Perhaps they never existed in the first place? It's hard to understand with magecraft developed after Anno Domini, AD. After all, we can't observe them in our time. When you pray to the gods in the times of trouble, they don't give help that easily, do they? Maybe that was a bad example. Yeah, it was. Hence, we predict divine spirits exist in a higher dimension. At the very least, I won't do anything directly. And take this cable out of my headset. Free me up a little bit, so I can move around and carry on like a tool. Anyways, it's impossible. The world's long been that of human civilization. Even as a kind god, realistically, they wouldn't be able to regain a lost future. They're the only ones who can possibly save the world and its future. Dun-dun-dun-dun. So let's get back to an earlier topic. Whether or not a divine spirit can materialize as a servant, they can't. That's the answer. Well, you should have just said that at the start, right? You've gone through down the track. You could have just said at the start, nah, I can't do it. Even if technology reached realms of true magic, it's disadvantageous. In theory, this should not necessarily be impossible, though. Then the god of the Mediterranean. It's probably not a god from somewhere. Probability of materialized divine spirit is quite low. But there might be that 1 in a million chance if it's a god that fell from its throne. This is pointless. Yeah, I'm with Nero. If it's on our minds so much, fine. It would be a good idea to verify. Fortunately, we're facing the Mediterranean Sea. Majesty, re-ranks being assaulted by an unknown monster. We can't hold it down. At this rate, perfect timing. Yeah, we can end this conversation. Perfect timing. I'm detecting traces of magical energy. It could be the Holy Grail that's causing the monster to spawn. Let's go, Senpai. I'm with you, Mash. Be careful, but be quick. Commencing battle. Defense up. A negative adjacent will be done to attack as attack. Well, I mean, that's not that's attack down then, rather than defense up. I guess it means the same thing. Alright. So the whole idea with Medea is we're going to try and spam her Noble Phantasm. So... I've been playing through some Fate Extella, so it's not unusual to be hearing Nero. I wish I owned her in this game. It'd be really cool. I don't know if she's actually particularly that strong, but she's very cool. She's a cool character. All right, this will work better for us. Yokute. Eh? You can see I've got Waver, or Zhuliang, as he's known in this game, up to level 50. So he's quite he's a caster, so he's not that powerful, but yeah, he's very handy to have. And obviously he's in this team because he helps buff out arts cards to help Medea charge up a Noble Phantasm. Anyway, I haven't seen anything else, but I hope everybody's having a good day. Clearly, like I said, I'm a bit sick today, so I'm not having that great of a day. But I'm not at work, so I guess, you know, there is that. I'm doing this job today. Oh, this isn't really a job, so not like I could get paid to sit here and do this. Dewa Sanatori. Alright. Oh, that's right, I got a second Medea card as well. So that's obviously allowed me to level up her Noble Phantasm to 2. So now I can overcharge her Noble Phantasm to 200%. Which is cool. Let's do that. The whole idea is, like I said, to spam her Noble Phantasm, so there's no point holding it in. Ooh. Awesome. Look at that. Didn't stand a ghost of a chance. Look, I thought it was funny. And it's over, just like that. It's a good result for the team. What have we got? Sabers and Lancers and Umus, oh my. Sabers and Lancers. So we'll take in the Umu Queen again. And we'll take in our Buster Berserker party. Just for the lols. The battle has ended. There are no reinforcements. Oh, how awful. To think that spirits of the dead will materialize on their own. I'm used to it. So, what were we talking about? Right, that Mediterranean god. Personally, I'd really like to find out about that. I mean, sounds pretty cool. Do you need to return home? I don't know what this ancient god may be, but what if it's truly one of the gods? It's not impossible, right? There are Roman legends. For instance, Romulus, the founder and first king of Rome, became the newest god after he disappeared in lightning. Things like that occasionally happen. Ancient gods, how amusing. Further, assume they are gods of Rome. If the United Empire's emperors took that god away, we'd have bigger problems. I don't want that. That's the one thing I absolutely cannot stand. I see, Your Majesty's words are reasonable. As guest commanders, we'd be happy to accompany you. Aren't you enjoying this too much, Doctor? Yeah, it's not. He's on the other side coming via the TV. But he's doing alright. I just can't hide my overflowing curiosity here as a researcher. But that's... Hey, I think that should be censored, because I'm pretty sure that thing's swearing at us right now. I hope this game is not just like G. Come on, Nero, say something. Nero, are you okay? No, I've decided a triumphant return from the sea might not be so bad. Then we'll continue our journey back through the sea. I'm rather tired of travelling on land. She spaced out. Right, this must be what Bodica was talking about. Star wipe. There's something I'm worried about. Something about Nero. Happened right after you got here. I wonder if you noticed. She occasionally spaces out. She been like that ever since the United Empire. She been like that. Good. Well, at least they're throwing in the slang. She been like that ever since the United Empire showed up, innit? I think it might just be me, but when it happens, I feel a slight trace of magical energy. She's a human from this era, not a mage. Still, I definitely feel it. Asked her about it, but she doesn't feel it at all. Can you guys keep an eye out? I mean, about her. As the governors of Gaul, Spartacus and I must continue protecting this space. About her, if possible, I'd like to rely on you all. Understood. You are worried about Nero, aren't you? Wouldn't worry about her at all. It's not something I want to do personally. For better or for worse, she's a symbol of this land. If something happens to her, then it would be a war lost. I don't want to lose another war. It's the only reason I care about her. Right. Well then, that's that. Mash, we still have time, right? Before you leave, I'll teach you the best of Britannia cuisine. No, there's no such thing. Just don't do it, Mash. I'd be happy if you learned it and made it your specialty. No, that's, you're so cute. You should start training to be a bride. Oh, geez, so cute. Come here. Alright, this is still G-rated. Oh, again. Yoshi. You stay cheerful forever. Don't get too hurt and don't be too reckless. You really are an adorable girl. Yes, well, I am Senpai's, There. I'm so happy to see you grow into such a fine lady. Star wipe. Yeah, definitely says to Trace of, I'm here to spread my weeaboo as religion. That is what we should all be doing, is spreading our weeaboo as religion. There's not a bad thing about that. Like, it must be done. Like, it's the only thing that can save humanity at this point. Nero, but that might just mean that she has the potential to be a mage. Yeah, definitely sense a trace of... Okay, cool. I missed something there. I wonder what it is. Well, this is all in brackets, and they're just all thinking it, so I shouldn't be able to see it. Have you heard the good word of the JP server? I've heard the word of the JP server. I was actually trying to set up connection to the JP server the other day, and I use an emulator, as you can probably tell from the stream. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, I use an emulator, but obviously the Japanese version of the game is working pretty hard to stop people from using emulators. So I'm thinking about firing up one of my old phones and getting a Japanese iOS Apple Play account. Yeah, I know. I shouldn't be on an emulator. So as I said, I've got an old iPhone laying around because my current phone it's supplied me by work, so I don't want to do it on that. But I've got an iPhone 6 laying around. I was thinking about running it up and getting an Apple Store Japan account and trying to get that to run on that. And they will lose emulator status in about a year. Yeah. I think that I'm waiting for it to stop working today. I've already got a transfer code set up just in case. Just in case they do stop the emulators from working. Obviously, the emulator's cool for streaming and the like too. So that's why I like having it. If they move off that, I'll have to come up with an alternate way of streaming. Quartz accounts for JP. No, you'll have to tell me about that. Quartz accounts. Should I be Googling this? Well capable of Googling. Quartz accounts. Oh, you buy an account. There are accounts that people sell on eBay that come with 900 quartz for like $9. Oh, wow. Huh. So you have to start again, is that right? Like so you have to start with a new account, and then you get the quartz, and then you can do a whole bunch of summoning and leveling up from there. They are just login bots collecting maintenance quartz. Yeah, but if you're new to yeah, I mean, that'd be very handy. Is it something, I mean, I don't know, is it something that that Aniplex frowns on? Then you just start 900 quartz. Like, do they ban accounts like that if they catch that you've done that, or they don't care? Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check that out for sure. As I said, I've been, they don't give a fuck. Yeah. Okay, that's good. I guess they don't mind because, if you're signing up on an account and you're getting quartz, then the likelihood is in the future you're probably going to invest more in the future. So I guess they just want more players more than anything else. Only 90 people have been banned in the game ever in 3 years. Okay. I'll have to check that out. That's good. Thank you for that. Are links allowed? That's a good question. I haven't explicitly banned them. You can try. Have a look here. Okay. And it comes with 900 quartz. Plus 100 apples. So that's cool as well. Most people buy from that guy. He has 10k sold. Awesome. Alright, well that's good to know. Thanks for that. I'll, yeah. That might push me just a little bit closer to actually setting up a phone and trying out the Japanese server. I mean, I've been learning Japanese for a while, so I should be able to handle playing the game in Japanese. But yeah, it's just that, yeah, it's easy on the emulator and to do streaming and stuff like that. I'll have to come up with a different way of getting it done if I actually flick over, because obviously I'll have to do it from a proper device. So anyway, that's cool. Thank you, Bakasama-kun. I don't read Java, and I've been playing only. Yeah. I mean, obviously, it's pretty easy. It's pretty straightforward to follow. Yeah. Am I new? I am. I've only been playing Fate Grand Order for probably about 6 weeks, I think. So, I'm only level 53. But that's because I've done like a lot of the like daily quests and stuff like that to level up. And as you can see, I'm only on Septum. I'm only in the third singularity. Let me play through this, and I can show you what I've got in my fleet. Before that, Master, look, the enemy army remnant. I feel their presence. Yes, I've detected multiple life forms. I'm getting hostile readings from the United Empire troops in Gaul. I haven't seen you streaming it, and I'm on Twitch a lot. So yeah, yeah, that's right. So I was streaming the campaign up until probably 2.5 weeks ago, and then I've taken a break from the campaign because I've been streaming a lot of F1 2017 and some other racing. So I've been meaning to get back to this, but really I've just been sort of messing around, playing through like the daily quests and the Sunshine heading west thing as well, which I did stream any of that. I was just playing through random stuff because I can't get very far into it, being only level 53. Like, my servants are too weak to get too far into it. As you can see, like, I got Heracles at level 47, so... No, but I know that they've got, like, they're a long way down the track. Like, they've got a whole bunch of different events, and basically the North American server is just sort of going through events that the Japanese servers went through like a couple of years ago. So no, I don't know explicitly about what's going on. Is it a good one? Because that might push me towards getting the account set up earlier as well. Good. Oh, I see. Starts in a few hours. Interesting. Oh yeah, because you have to play through. You'd have to play through the first, or the first singularity, yeah. Or was it one of those ones that's higher? Yeah, gotcha. Let's quickly get through this. Boom. This shouldn't be too difficult. These guys are all pretty weak. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, so I'd be a long way away from being able to participate in that. 8th singularity. Oof. Okay, yeah, that's a fair way down the track for me. As I said, I've been meaning to come back and play through more campaign for a while. I just, I keep doing other things. That's that. This is all going to be pretty easy for a bit, though. Now, because I've leveled up a number of my servants so much, it's going to be pretty straightforward for quite a bit of this. You could still roll Altar, though. Yeah, so that'd be cool. But, well, particularly if you've got, like, bloody 900 quartz, I'd have a fair go at it. You're talking about sort of 300 rolls, plus the initial one as well. More or less taken care of. Now then, let's regroup, head out to sea. It's good to travel by sea, Webimoto. Let me show you my brilliant sailing skills. I can't wait. Nah. Such an honest fellow. The average is 5 SSR per those accounts. Oh, cool. Okay. West Clear, got some quartz. The Shaped Isle. So yeah, you know, I've as I was saying, I'm only level 53, so I haven't got that much. I've been harvesting some mana prisms through the Go West campaign, which is good. I've got 106 servants. I don't want to go there. I want to go there. But a whole bunch of them I don't have, so... Robin Hood. Chuchulain. Yeah. Useless servants, Theno. So yeah, it's okay, but no, I have only been playing for like 6 weeks, so I got a fair bit of work to do. Sorry, let's see who I've got. Alright, I can go through it a bit slower. No one gets everyone unless you spend a yeah, I don't doubt it. Yeah, I did get Waver. I got Waver on a roll at some point. I was really lucky with that. I know he gets better as the higher level he gets. He becomes pretty much almost best servant in the game. I have read. Medea, she's been my staple. She was on my... I got Medea on my first gacha roll. On just straight out of the tutorial, so... Yeah. I mean, I'm sure on a Japanese server there's better servants, but yeah, I was reading that Waver's pretty much #1 on the North American servers at the moment. I was happy to get Heracles. It was a toss up because I already had Lubu at quite a high level here somewhere, and I was like, do I really just need to get another Berserker? But it was really difficult to go past a free copy of Heracles. Waver is second best on JP. What else have we got? Not much down the bottom here. I did get Helena Blavatsky yesterday. I leveled her up a little bit, but I'm not sure how much she'll get. Kid Gill. Oh, and I just got I got a Sasha Nemia before, so that was good. Haven't found a place in a team for him yet, because he's only brand new. So yeah, I like it. I really like her design. Like, I take the lolly stuff out of it. It's like she's got a cool design. And I was watching a video about her as a servant yesterday. It was pretty cool. And then I drew her today, and I was like, oh, I should find a place in a team for her. So people hate on Assassin Emiya, but my ex-roommate mains the shit out of Assassin Emiya and does crazy shit with him. Yeah. So, he's cool. I mean, he's got the voice of Kiritsugu, which is cool. Well, he's obviously Kiritsugu, that's the whole idea, but yeah. So, that's cool. I'll have to find a place. So my two assassins at the moment are Hassan and Kojiro. I've ascended Kojiro a couple of times. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I was reading. Hassan's really good, and good star generator as well, Hassan. And Stethno, probably I don't think I'll ever spend any money on Stethno. Sorry, anything on her. I've heard that she's pretty useless, is what I've heard. Happy to be persuaded otherwise though, but I've heard she's pretty useless. So yeah, anyway, that's what I've got. There's a few that I haven't got that I'd like, as I was saying before. I would like to get my own Nero Claudius. That would be good. And Gilgamesh, of course. Momo no Mai would be good, mainly because she's just super kawaii. So everyone memes on her, but she's not even in the bottom 10 SR on JP. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think it's yeah, I've just sort of I might give her a go at some point. I'm just I don't have a lot of EXP rising stuff to spend on her, so Tamamo's third best. Yeah, Tamamo's awesome. Playing through Fate Extella as well, like Tamamo's clearly just a cool character. And John, yeah, I'd like to get John as well. Who else would I like? I'd like to get Shiki, Ryoki Shiki, both in Assassin and Saber form. And yeah, but I'll also be trying to roll for what have we got? Merlin. Is Merlin the best servant currently? I think Merlin is the best on the JP server, yeah? That is what I've heard, that that Merlin is just all kinds of absolutely frigging insane. So, you know, I'd be taking a couple I'd be taking one of those accounts and just rolling for Merlin. According to they will never make a character as good as him. Okay. He is too good. And I'll be trying to roll for Kintoki when that starts tomorrow. So, granted, he's not needed. Yeah. All right. Anyway, let's get back to here, and we'll keep playing through this. Oh, yeah. So, but you've got to complete the campaign, yeah. So, and yeah, so I definitely want him. I think you have to complete to a certain point in the campaign to keep him though. And I'm just worried I won't get that far into it because, like I said, I'm only sort of mid-tier. But I'll be definitely trying. Don't worry. Yeah. So I'll be as long as I can get through the event, I know I can keep him. I just have doubts whether I can get all the way through the event. I don't know what level you have to actually get up to actually clear the event. Like, what's your recommended level to get to? Because obviously I'm still only quite mid-tier, so. Oh, okay. Well, it looks like I'll keep him then. That'd be good. I'm looking forward to it. Assassins, Sabers, and Lancers. We might just keep our Berserker team. They're all probably... Because level 100 supports are OP, it may take you longer. Yeah. I'll be definitely farming. Oh, not farming for it. I'll be definitely trying for it. Remember, that was a nice wind. It was the most aggressive voyage ever. Thank goodness my semicircular canals are enhanced. But I beat the summer event even though I started the game 2 days before. And that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I'm hoping... Oh, yeah, as I said, I'm hoping to keep him. I've read that he's very good, so... Yeah, I want to unlock it now. I've read that he's... As I said, I've read that he's very, very good. Well, she had impeccable skills. But wait, maybe, just maybe, those are impeccable skills in a sense. Jeez, so just having a crack at Nero. I think I got him really fast. Yeah, cool. Yeah, as I said, I'm looking forward to that event starting, actually. With the Sanjiang one, I was only able to get through the first 4 or so, and then it was too difficult for me to try and get through. So I wasn't able to proceed into the second part of the campaign, or the second part of the event. So I'm looking forward to the next event coming up, because I heard that it's probably, well, as you said, you know, you can get through it even just being base level. So I'm looking forward to that. Don't be stupid. You didn't get mad, did you? Anyways, you landed safely on a rumored island. You should start looking for this ancient god. Oh, I was able to get through the campaign. So I was able to get all the way through to the end of the campaign. But when, on the higher level missions that came up. Yeah, so I completed the event, but just not all the higher level. Like you said, all the free quests, I wasn't able to get. I was only able to get like up to like the AP 40 one, and no, I couldn't go any further than that. That's what I meant. So I just meant I wasn't able to go in there and harvest the Grand Lotuses and things like that, because I couldn't get in. I wasn't strong enough to get into those higher level ones. So sorry, I should have explained that better. We don't have to look after all. It seems like the god is coming to greet us. However, I'm detecting a servant. Be on your guard. What, another enemy attack? So this island is under the United Empire's control. Now this is a servant, but something is off. Yeah, so that's what I was doing. I was just farming the lower level ones, and then basically I was just using them to buy. I bought all the XP up cards, as many as I could buy. And I bought some of the CEs that I could. And then I just spent the rest on mana prisms, and that was about it. This is a servant, but something's off. I'm not a normal servant. Nano. Just before we were just talking about it. Look at that. Serendipitous. I was wondering what kind of magnificent hero was here, but to my surprise, seems there are servants in your group. Unfortunately, I was waiting for human heroes. This presence, what in the world? Can this even be possible? I'm reading here definitely like a servant, but different. Is she the ancient Greek god? I'm a goddess. My name is Thano. One of the 3 Gorgon sisters, though I rather dislike being called an ancient god. It is true that where you're from, I am a past god. You may call me whatever you wish. After all, time is irrelevant when it comes to my beauty. Have a bit of humble pie, why don't you? Servant a divine spirit, not a heroic spirit. Doctor, this is different from what we've talked about. I'm sad because JP is on maintenance. Oh, really? Oh, that sucks. That does suck. Yeah. So, well, you've convinced me now. I'll when I'm done with this, I'll charge up my old phone and I'll try and set up a JP iOS App Store account and download. Otherwise, if I can't do it on an iOS device, I might have to zip out and grab an Android tablet or something like that and try and run it up on that. One of the ancient Greek gods. That's an authentic god. Is that? Well, clearly it is possible because she's there. I mean, it's the same for heroic spirits. Her power must be downsized. Gods no longer have authority on this land. If that's the case, are you the knowledgeable one, mage? That's right. You're not mistaken there. However, there's one thing you should remember, pure one. What is it? To think a goddess would personally instruct me. Oh, what a wonderful voice. But when it comes back... Oh, let's... Ooh, that looks cool. That looks very cool. And that's another thing. That's another reason I'm keen to. And I don't want to show my weeb side here. One of the key reasons. Another one of the reasons I'm actually keen to play on the JP server is that I think it's got the 3 girls from Prismilia. It's got Ilya, Miyu, and Chloe or Kuro as servants. At least Kuro for sure, and I think Miyu as well. That sounds cool. That'd be a pretty cool team to have. No Miyu. Ah, surely she's coming though. Like, I'd imagine that they must have a Miyu servant on the way. If you're in my arm's reach, I'd have done something nice to you in the wink of an eye. Whoa. This presence is different from Dark Xion. Oh, that's your imagination. Let me inform you of you clueless people. Also, Ilya is limited, so you can't gacha roller. But they should rerun it eventually. Okay, so yeah, she's an event servant. But I think Kuro is just a normal servant, yeah? Or I believe they should call it a Kuro in that version, I'd imagine. There are goddesses who never asked to fight. But honestly, NA will get Kuro before JP gets it back, yeah. Kuro is the free event servant. Awesome. Kuro's cool. Like, her design's really cool. I did like Prisma Ilya. I don't know how big of a fan you are of the Fate universe, Bakasama-kun. But yeah, the Fate universe is probably my favorite anime universe, for lack of a better term. That's why I like playing this game. That's why I picked it up. Because the reason I started playing it is because it's only just become available in Australia. So it's only been, so when I say I only picked up like 6 weeks ago, it was only announced for availability in Australia about 7 or 8 weeks ago, which is why I started playing it when I did. So Ilya gets run from time to time, but we have to wait for the rerun before we can get Kuro again. I love Fate. Cool. Yeah. Fate, it's such a terrific concept. Like the idea of having these, having the Holy Grail war fought between ancient spirits. It's really cool. I'd like to pamper you like I do my little sister. I just got a shit. Well, everyone's made shit. I had a shiver too. Ilya was my first 5-star though. Awesome. Yeah, I think I'd like to have Ilya. That'd be cool. Another presence. Oh my. How dare they interrupt an emperor and a goddess? Who are they? From the United Empire? No, they're just ghosts. I'm a history buff and a weeb. Yeah, me too. So, like, it's a perfect combination of, like, having all these ancient spirits. It's like when I was watching Fate Apocrypha. She's not very good? Yeah. Like, watching Fate Apocrypha and having, let's drive them off. And having Vlad the Impaler, it's like, oh, okay, so he had two obviously identities as Vlad the Impaler and as Dracula. So, and then obviously they used both in it, which is cool. Kuro is amazing. Yeah. I'd be keen to have her. I think she's probably I've seen a couple of videos of people using Kuro, and she looks like she's pretty badass. Wait till you get real Vlad. Yep. Oh, you know about Impaler Vlad? Yep. Yes, Senpai, commencing interceptive combat. Cyber card chosen. Blah, 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 blah. Let's get started. Alright, this should be pretty straightforward without much hassle. Alright, so Saber's gonna be weak to those lances. I'll dispose of them. This all feels pretty easy after spending time playing on the with the higher levels. Alright, bunch of assassins. So... let's give Kiyohime a bit of an injection. Keep her in the fight. I could have used Kiyohime, but... Oh, I was hoping that he was going to take that thing out in one go. Ah, it's fine. Not really strong enough to bother me that much at the moment. Your JP account? Oh, wow. You aren't messing around. You've got a high ascension on a lot of those as well, by the looks of that. That's incredibly impressive. I feel like I need to bow down to you. Bakasama-kun. That's very impressive. Very, very impressive. I take my hat off to you, except I've got my headset on. So... That's 2 years of playing. Yeah, I've got a lot to make. I got a lot to make up. They're gonna get a major attack off here, so. Might be enough to finish it off though, before they get a chance to lay it out. Yeah, there we go. Good work, Kiyohime. Yeah, I'm very jealous of that lineup you've got there though. That's that was very cool. Nero feels left out of the conversation. I get the gist of what you're saying. That goddess is now enemy, right? Right, I'm assuming that's the case. Isn't it simple? Ancient goddess Theno, come to Rome. I am Rome, the 5th emperor of the Roman Empire, Nero Claudius. Oh, you're welcome. Like as I said, that was really impressive. If I jump onto the JP server, which I think I'm going to organize now. You've convinced me. I'll have to find you on there and send you a friend request. And that way I can make use of your huge arsenal of top waifus. I shall accept you as a new god. Let us defeat the United Empire together. Well, how dazzling you are. As much as Apollo, but I'm sorry, Your Majesty. I'm not suitable for combat. Now that I've taken on the form of a servant, I do have some skills and basic functions, but... Yeah, for sure, I'd give you my FC, but JP is out. That's cool. I'll stream again at some point. You can jump back on and let me know. I don't possess the power to fight valiantly like my younger sister. Nani? I said I don't have the power. You'll get stabbed in the back if you don't stop being insensitive. Sorry, I get it. She's more of the type of goddess who hunts her prey, I guess. But you are a hero who came all the way here. I should give you a reward. Though back in the day, I would have incited Medusa. Incited Medusa. Incited? Incited? Did you say incited? Never mind. I'll give you a goddess's blessing. As you walk along the coast, you'll find an entrance to a cave. All the way in the back, I prepared a treasure. It doesn't exist in nature, it's something special. I'll give it to you because you're fun. Ha! Don't usually reward something like this. Well, a goddess's blessing. That's really... It's interesting. It could be the Holy Grail. Doesn't match up with Caesar's information. That said, I think there's still a chance. I don't care what kind of treasure it is. I try to love everything. Alright then, let's head to the cave. Ah, we might as well just continue straight on with this, I think. What do we got? Sabers and lances. We might go with... Yeah, let's roll this team. Just something different. Ugh. It's so dark and clammy. It's not exactly comfortable in here, is it? It's a cave, what do you expect? I've been deceived, forgive me. Multiple magical energy signatures up ahead. They're not servants, but a type of monster. Does this mean that goddess set us up? Clank, 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 apparently. That's a noise that the things make. Alright, so... yeah, we'll use him this time. Damn it. Yeah, that'll do. One down, 2 to go. Ah, he didn't finish it. Nah, I don't want to deploy a Noble Phantasm yet. What have we got here? Is hers an AoE or is it all enemies? Yeah, cool. I don't know if I've seen this Noble Phantasm yet, actually. Lost St. Claudius. No, I haven't seen this yet. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. And it's all over. That was a really cool Noble Phantasm. I liked it. Sometimes I wish I actually turned the battle speed down before I saw those ones. But I never do. Like I saw Emir as archers, not that long ago. And I wanted to hear him. I was hoping he was going to do the whole unlimited blade work spear, like, I am the born of my sword. But it all finished off way too quickly. So now we have sabers and archers. So she's going to be susceptible. I'm going to take her anyway because I want the friend points because it gives me a free draw. So, but she's going to be susceptible to the archers, which means that we should go in with an anti-archer team just to protect her. But what we'll do is we'll sub out Prototype or Elizabeth. And we'll switch these. We'll switch. There we go. Could you imagine not being able to skip the whole chant? Yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah. That's why I've got the battle speed turned up, because it's just like, yeah, it would get... If you're seeing it over and over again, it would get a bit old. What's going on here? We have a cave full of skeletons. It's like if you got Tamamo, and Tamamo is when you do her blessings of the 8 gates, whatever the nickname is for that, but and she does a whole spiel. Like, it actually lasts for quite a while. The same is true with Jean. If you do Jean's Luminosity Eternal, yeah, she has quite a spiel that leads up to it. Multiple signatures incoming. Sword-wielding skeletons aren't treasure by a long shot. Please give me your orders, Master. Well, fight. What do you think I'm going to say, Mash? People really want to be able to skip them. Yeah. I've also heard that in the, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but in the Japanese version of the game, there's a back button once you go into the attack. Because in the NA one, once you hit attack, you can't revert back. But it's apparently spaghetti coded in. I'm not surprised. Alright, so... Oh, I've messed up here. I went with sabers instead of archers. Sorry, no, I haven't messed up at all. I've just gone a little bit gone a little bit crazy. But they're going to be a little bit weak to the sabers that my lancers are. Because the game needs to see the hits to calculate it. Yeah, no, that's cool. I mean, I understand, but I heard in the Japan version there's a the back button. Yeah, cool. Ah, just don't give me... You don't give me a Nero one at all. That is stone cold, game. Ah, yeah. So it doesn't re-randomize then if you press the back button, like it doesn't randomize the stars, like it maintains them at that then. I mean, as I said, I can understand why they don't do it for that very reason, because people would then you can back out and use an effect to change absorption and then re-randomize. Yeah, as I said, I can understand why they do it. It's just let's have a bit of fun here. Let Nero go all out. Only if you make a change to absorption. Okay. Makes sense. So don't use an ability that affects it, then it's the same. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, it would for sure. It would help quick teams for sure. It also helps Merlin teams, but not as much. Yeah, I've heard so many tremendous things about Merlin, as I'm kind of keen to get in there and try and get him. Limited, yeah, I know. I get a bit ahead of myself. Alright, so... Let's give Lancer guts and what will we do here? Okay. That was a very weak attack from Elizabeth. Ah, it is resistant, I guess, so that makes sense. Wait. If he can put a dent in this skeleton. Job done. Easy peasy. What do we got now? Berserkers, archers, and lancers. So Nero's going to be at risk again. Maybe we'll take back in my Berserker team. Phew, I'm getting a little exhausted. What do you know? We reached the back of the cave. This guy just sits on the other end of the telephone and does nothing. He's like, "Well, geez, well, we're lucky we made it to the end." It's like, come on, man, you haven't done anything. I'm getting a unique signature there. This amount of energy. No, it's not possible. What is it, Doctor? Could the Holy Grail really be there? He's one of your, you like Dr. Roman, yeah? He is precious. You gotta protect his smile, yeah? maybe he gets better as the story goes on, I don't know. No, it's not the Holy Grail at all. It's a phantasmal, not a dragon, but a powerful mystical beast. Oh, it's me after I've woke up with a hangover. Every JP player likes Dr. Roman. I'll have to go, well, I mean, I'll have to go do that and it'll change my mind. It's so huge. Oh, but that line has a cute face. What? It's a chimera. It's a legendary beast of ancient Greece. It's not a product of magecraft, though. Why would a thing like this be here? That goddess, it's powerful and has considerable toughness, so be careful. Yokai. Master, commencing battle. Here we go. We've got to fight a chimera, probably. So... hello. We should get through maybe 2 of them. Or maybe just 1 of them. No, we got through 2. Alright, 1 down. We get through 2 of them again? Yeah, we'll get through, well, we might even get through all 3 of them. We land a crit. We did. We didn't even land a crit. Didn't need to. Nero's just along for the ride at this point. Alright, let's drop its defense. Turn its attack up though. And we will go at it like that. Why pick on her? She hasn't done anything. Ah, poor Nero. Oh, and then you give me absolutely nothing with... We'll keep Heracles in the fight just in case. We'll do the same with Lubu. Oh, that was useless for you, wasn't it? Ah, this should be it. It's all over. Cool. That was pretty straightforward in the end. Oh, welcome back. Did you enjoy the special reward to the fullest? Tired, so exhausted. Yes, I'm sure. Consecutive battles in the closed space will wear you out beyond belief. Totally wiped out. Yes, I think you should rest immediately. Should we return to the ship? Really, you're so lame. I could have taken on a big cat like that without breaking a sweat. And Tamamo cat showed up. Tamamo-chan? Nyan. Nan. Tamamo-nan. I'm trying to read what it says on Omurice. It's Tamamo-nan. Master, I'm sensing two enemies. Either lizards, dragons, or maybe idols. Idols. At any rate, we're going to take them out. No, that's Elizabeth. But she's a dangerous senpai. She's dangerous. I have a feeling she might screw everything up. It's what she does. Screwing everything up is what Elizabeth Bathory does. Let's pretend we don't notice her so we can get away with it. What's this you've linked me to? Oh no. Oh no, indeed. Good one, Bakasamikan. That reaction again. You ugly, weird dealet. Also on the topic of Liz. Local Dragon Girl has too many cosplays. I was only just playing through to be renamed Fate Bully Liz. I was only just playing through Extella the other day, and yeah, she's she wrecks everything. There's no doubt about that. Senpai, a weird person told me I'm weird. What do I say to keep Mash happy? They're there, or she's the weird one. They're there. I guess that cave really was tough. Well, it can't be helped with the puppy's abilities. They're there, yep. Who the hell are you appearing all of a sudden and talking nonsense? Who the hell are you? Oh, I'm not sensing any magical energy. Wait, a human? Not sure why you're so surprised. You were rude and insensitive. I would have slashed you already if you didn't look so cute. Well, that's a compliment. I'm Nero Claudius, the Emperor of this era. Why are you looking at me like that? Are you kidding me? The real Nero? The real... What do you mean by the real? Tamamo does nothing except laugh, obviously. This is worse than France. I'm even more confused about what's going on. Me too. Me too, Dr. Roman. I know them feels, bro. Oh, we're out of AP. Sorry, I've got some. How far were we from the end of this? One more? Yeah, I'll have a bronze one, and then we'll finish this off. So we're up against a Berserker. Who should I take in against Berserker? Doesn't really matter who you take in against Berserkers, but... Damn, lack for fruit feels nah. It feels... Yeah, I've heard that, like, the JP servers are so much better for having stuff like quartz, fruit, all of the things are so much... I have 100 golds on JP right now. I've heard they're so much easier to accrue. I might take in my arts team. I've heard they're so much easier to accrue on a JP server. Yeah. But I've heard, doesn't AP take twice as long to come back though? But that's the trade-off. Yeah. I think AP takes twice as long to recharge though. But I mean, it doesn't matter. If you got so many apples, like, why does that matter? Anyway, when I materialize in this world, I drag these two with me. Oh, really? So it's not... Because I read somewhere that it was like twice as long AP recharge on the JP server. Oh, they changed it. Gotcha. I must have read old hat story. I didn't feel like I'd be able to complete the hero's cave on my own. So I had these two serve as my testers for the cave. That's all. It's a totally boring dungeon. Oh, but a live show in an underground cave is new concept, right? Tamamo's got nothing to add. So you know, Elizabeth. What about this one? Oh no, we never met. Although I know she's a servant. Alright, let's introduce her. Oh, she does talk. Tamamo's pretty cute. Well, I'm not gonna lie. Tamamo's very kawaii. And isn't she voiced by Chiwa Saito? I'm gonna check that, actually. Tamamo... No, my CV. I'm pretty sure she's Chiwa Saito. Mum or cat? Yeah, but she still looks... She's still got the same design. Surely it must tell me her CV here somewhere in this page. Yeah, it is Chiwa Saito. So Chiwa Saito is the CV for anyone who's watching who might not know. But Chiwa Saito is the voice actress, the seiyuu for Akimi Homura in Madoka. And Sanjugahara Hitagi in Monogatari, to name but a few. She's also Aoi in the first Danganronpa. Let's introduce ourselves. I am Tamamo Cat, one of the Tamamo 9. I tag "wow" at the end of my sentences. My hobby is cafe management. My favorite food is carrots. Well, that's a heck of a hobby. Cafe management is a hobby. I mean, I run an online store as a hobby. That's, so I know them feels, but still. That's pretty inconsistent even for me. Wow. She talked. She did that on purpose too, well. Now Masha's woofing. Neutral, huh? I'm glad she's not a hostile servant, or maybe I should say I'm glad she's not our ally. I was laughing because it was fun. I'm a laughing drunk. I'm Tamamo Cat, one of the Tamamo 9. Can I speak in cat language? What? I agree. The Tamamo 9 each got a part of Tamamo Mai's personality. This one's the crazy. Okay, that's cool. I didn't know that. I didn't know that about the lore. There you go. The Tamamo 9... Each part of Tamamo Mai's personality. What's the Tamamo... I guess I'm about to find out. No, and how about dog language? Emmett? Your reaction was better than I thought. It requires technique to communicate with her. Thank you, Tamamo Cat. But why weren't you in the treasure chest? You were supposed to be the last trick. After they dealt with the Chimera, you should have come out. Now I'll get my carrots as the reward. Did you eat the chest? Oh my, okay, I understand. Their conversation seems to be working out. She's a goddess after all. She doesn't even flinch at that oddball. Oh well, this island has been somewhat fun. I guess we came here for nothing. You sound like it's not your problem. Or... Probably. I'll just say probably. Ha! It happens. Don't look so depressed. Why don't we return to Rome for now? But it looks like we can't. There's a servant over there. Well, just out of nowhere. Huh? Tamamo, this one's the Tamamo gained 9 tails and became the god Amaterasu. She got bored and split herself into 9 personalities. Ah, so that's the lore. I didn't know that. There you go. Ah, the Amaterasu. That was the name. That's the name of a noble phantasm, yeah. Indeed, servant. Oh, servant. Doc, demi-servant. Sorry, that didn't come out right. There's another servant besides you guys. It's coming from the sea. Oh, it's Caligula. And he's turned up the font size on what he's got to say. Cat is in game. Shark is confirmed to exist. That's cool. Shark. Tamamo shark. Oh, I feel like I've got to Google that to see it. Sacrifice your life, sacrifice your flesh. Oji-sama. What? Who? Nero's uncle. He seems to be pretty tangled up. That's how one should deal with servants, I suppose. That's just bad taste. So I guess the berserker we're fighting in this fight is Caligula. Utsukushi. Anata wa Utsukushi. I'm not kidding about that last name. I'm sure you're not. Like, that's... in fact... Tamamo... Shark. I've got to say it. Maybe that's her. The Lancer. Is that her wearing her beach attire? Probably not. But yeah, that's pretty funny. I find that very amusing. What's... Oh, hang on. I missed that. You popped out of nowhere and now you're hitting on girls. What's with you? I know I'm attractive idol and all. Oh, he wasn't talking to you, Elizabeth. But acting like a lowly beast is the worst. What kind of royalty are you? Oh, the last one... The last one got censored. Not kidding about that last name. This one. What is that? Ururuk. Ururuk. Oh, right, okay. I see. I like it. Now I'm going to have to try and summon her. Anyway, acting blah blah blah. Let's try and get this done. Beautiful, really beautiful. Utsukushi. I want to take it, lost over it, tear it apart. Your purity, your divine beauty, everything. I want to trample all over you with my entire body. I love you, my beloved sister's child. What? What? That's creepy. Caligula, you're a creepy man. You gotta go down. That's just creepy, Caligula. But still, if you appear before me after being lost in death, then I shall sing a requiem for you. Know it's my duty as your niece and as a proper emperor. Master, this is going to be a servant battle. Your orders. What do you think my orders are, Mash? Kill him with fire. Confirm for Lost Belt. Cool. Yeah. I'm a fan. Alright, let's go, Caligula. Let's take you down. Let's just do this. New Tamamo has been fun in the story so far. Oh wow. Yeah, I take that too. That's very cool. I think yeah, I'm liking Tamamo even more and more. You just keep convincing me that the JP server is the way to go. You're doing a very, very good job of selling it for them. He should be on the payroll. Ayo. In fact... Oh. You don't even know how good I am at promoting JP. I'm sure I'm not. I got no idea. I should, but you're doing a damn fine job of it. I gotta say. I'm very keen. I've been promoting JP from day one of NA launch. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to do it. Actually, what platform do you play on, if you don't mind me asking? Are you on an Android platform, or you should have seen when Quartz account were $3. Yeah, I feel like I've missed out. Do you play on iOS or on Android? Oh, I mean, obviously, you're saying you don't like emulate Android S8. Cool. So do you use a VPN to get into Japan, or have you just got, like, downloaded the Japanese version and you're all good? Gotcha. QApp. Yep. So that QApp was one of the things I tried yesterday before I. Yeah. So before I yeah, when it wouldn't work on the emulator. So. Just power up. Well, QApp works on EMU. It's just JPFGO. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. So I got QApp and it was working fine, but I just can't start the game. So yeah, I mean, as you know, it's the emulator that's the problem. For the game, like the game doesn't start. Oh, that was a solid hit. It's all over. Have that, Caligula, you creepy old bloody... I don't want to swear on stream, but... But one day, NA, I bought 11 Quartz accounts for 10... went on streams asking streamers if they would take a JP account 900 Quartz, not telling them how I got the Quartz or anything. 2 of them are bigger the bigger FGOs. Oh, that's cool. Goodbye, Caligula. I mean, I don't disagree with him. Like, Nero's kawaii AF, but like, she's your niece. She's your niece, though. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Slaughtered yet another pretender to the throne. What a splendid job. Thank you, Mash Webimoto. But they would be like, yo, bro, you have to be lying. Get on an account and get on the account and get excited. Are you all right, Nero? You really are kind, Webimoto, but no need to worry. I'm the Emperor of Rome, after all. Anyways, you guys have saved me so many times. I can assure you that the reward for the defeat of the United Empire shall be grand. I won't send a monster and say, hey, here's your reward. Ah, Steno's like, oh, yeah, right. Yeah, that's true. I guess you've got to assess it by the by their times and not our times. Not as creepy when it's written in Japanese either. I mean, you know, the song's not related by blood. To use an anime trope. You might actually be a proper hero. Oh, how I wish you were a man. No, I'm not a queen or a hero. Listen well, I'm the 5th Emperor of the Roman Empire. Yes, of course, that's why I shall call you the 5th Emperor of the Roman Empire. As a special gift, I'll give you a real goddess's blessing. This time it won't be a monster. It is also my thanks for taking out a servant who was not a hero. Yeah, of course they're related by blood, though. Nero was legitimately the nephew of Caligula. Like, they were related. Your enemy, this so-called United Empire, and gathering around for their emperors. The United Empire capital. I shall tell you its exact location. Well, that's handy. This is an unexpected reward. Good thing we got to the cave there, guys. Yes, that's right. Sorry. Did nothing. Also did nothing. They should feel guilty. And we got a Saint Quartz. And all roads lead back to Rome. But all roads don't lead back to me having more AP. So with that, we've gone for almost an hour and a half on the stream. We will end the stream. It's been really fun. I've had a lot of fun talking to you, Bakasama-kun. And you've convinced me to go out there and try and get a device working on a JP server and try it out. And I'll definitely have a look at those accounts that you linked there. And yeah, I'll have to try and find a way to stream from that device then. I've also got an iPad. No, I'm sure I could do it. Just PM me when you want my FC. Yeah, we'll do, man. Don't worry, I will. I'll track you down on Twitch. I've got your account. I've got your account details. I've got your follow request there. So, or your follow thing. So I'll track you down. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I want to thank everybody who tuned in and watched, and particularly to Bakasama-kun for the back and forth on chat. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I had a lot of fun playing through the story there too. It's a shame I ran out of AP, but we might come back over the weekend, my time, and play through more of it. Maybe even by the end of the week, we'll see how we go. But that's that. It's been a lot of fun. As always, I've been Webby Moto, and I'll catch you next time out. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye for now.